Hey guys, long time no recipe video. So on this particular video we're going to make chocolate cake. My friend just called me and said that she's craving chocolate cake and she wants me to make it for her. So she's coming over and we're going to make it together, and I'll show you how I go about it and hope you end up trying it. And if you do and you love it, please let me know on the comment section. So yeah, hope you enjoy it, and in case you try, don't forget to let me know how it goes. See you on the other side. These are all the ingredients we used. I've written them, so make sure to screenshot so that you don't miss anything. And since it was two of us, we decided to divide and conquer. My friend was working on the wet ingredients while I was working on the dry ingredients. So while my friend was beating eggs and sugar, I decided to sieve the dry ingredients. And sieving actually helps in making the batter more uniform, and it also incorporates air, which makes the batter light. When alone, I'd advise you start first with sieving the dry ingredients. This is flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, and baking soda, and some salt, just to remove it out of your way, because this is actually, I think, the hefty part. It's not that hard though, but I'd prefer you start that, because after mixing your wet ingredients, you'll just add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and after sieving, this is so much easier than working on the wet ingredients first and then sieving later. So yeah, adding my vanilla essence to the wet ingredients after I love the consistency. Make sure that most of the sugar is dissolved and the egg and sugar mixture is not hard to mix. Go in with some baking powder and baking soda into the dry ingredients. Also sieve this. This is how it looks after all that mixing, both the dry and wet ingredients. Go in with some oil and mix until it's well incorporated and the mixture is a little smooth and silky. You'll see what I mean. You see how it looks there? It's well incorporated and looks very silky. So after this, just go in with your dry ingredients, adding it into your wet ingredients. Mixing dry ingredients and wet ingredients is going to be a little heavy on your hand. So I found that using hot milk instead of room temperature milk actually makes it really easy for you. So we are going to heat up some milk and butter and use that as our liquid to make sure that the butter is light and smooth. And be careful at this point, because you might actually burn yourself because of the splatter while mixing. You see how heavy that is. Hot liquids does the magic. Just wait and see how the milk is a game changer for real. Just make sure you're really careful, because we don't want any accidents while you're baking. But also add gradually so that you can see how light this gets, because sometimes if you didn't have the correct measurements, it will end up being really light, and you don't want your cake really light. It has to be a certain consistency, so I'd prefer if you just add gradually. And guys, baking is not easy. If you mess up anything on the ingredients during measurement, you can really just F it up. And that's not what you want. You see that consistency, that's what we want. Once you love your consistency, we are going to transfer it to a baking tin. But before that, we have to grease and dust our baking tin or baking tray. And I usually just use margarine or butter and flour, like home baking flour. So just dust it around, and then after every inch is covered well with flour, go in and add in your butter, because this is the last parts of baking. At this point, you can actually preheat your oven for like 5 minutes before you put it in. So transfer your butter into your baking tray, then put it into a preheated oven. Let me tell you, my friend was not playing. She made sure she got the last drop of that butter. And you see that spatula? I licked it clean. And we are tapping to release some bubbles. Then into the oven it goes for 180 degrees for 45 minutes. Then let's wait and see what it looks like. This is our finished product and we loved it. Let me get it out. This is how it looks like. Guys, let me tell you, it was so sweet and fluffy. And by sweet, I don't mean the overpowering sugar sweet, but just chocolatey sweet. Be sure to try it out and let me know how that goes for you. See you on the next video. Bye.